Welcome back to GoPCSports.com, our conversation with Director of Athletics Sandy Barbour. Sandy, part of your first 6 months on the job, you went to Oklahoma City, saw Russ Rose and the Nittany Lion women's volleyball team win a 6th national championship in 8 years. What was that experience like, and why do you think Russ has been able to have so much success with his student athletes, both on the court and in the classroom, 93% graduation rate?
Well, you know, the pinnacle for a student athlete in their arena of competition is a national championship, and to have the opportunity to have Penn State volleyball take me along for that ride was really special. To have it happen in my first year, in my first fall, I can you know, I know I don't have to answer the question about when you're going to get your first national championship at Penn State, Sandy. We disposed of that pretty quickly. Thank you, Penn State women's volleyball. It really was a special opportunity for me. You know. It gave me the opportunity again to get to know some of those student athletes a little bit better, spend some time with Coach Rose and his staff, who obviously have done an incredible job. And I think there are a couple of keys to Russ's success. And certainly, I mean, his knowledge and his staff's knowledge of the game, second to none. But I think their success lies in how much those student athletes know that they care. That Russ cares, that staff cares, Salima and Stevie, and that they are dedicated to bringing out the very, very best in each and every one of our student athletes, and that they would do anything to help that student athlete achieve in their personal life, achieve on the volleyball court. And you see that with the success that they've had with the national championships on the volleyball court, but also then the success that they've had in the classroom. It's been demanded, and it's why Russ is such a great fit for this university. Why he's had the success that he's had, why he's stayed as long as he has, and I think it's each and every one of those young women and what they've gone on to do, the success they had here, the success they've had since, is a testament to Coach Rose's fit, his skills and abilities and expertise, and hhis commitment to them.
From a football perspective, Coach Franklin's first season on the job, a thrilling game to open the year in Ireland, a thrilling game at the Pinstripe Bowl in front of a great crowd to end the year in New York. What can you say about the job that he and the staff did during the first year, and then carried that momentum into a great signing day in February?
Well, I think there's a theme here, and that is Coach Franklin's connection with his student athletes, connection with the community, and obviously he's got an expertise from a football standpoint, but the ability to apply that and motivate the young men in the program, both he and the staff, is based in their ability to listen and learn and connect with James and the staff. And we see it. We see it in their never die, never give up. You're always in a game. We saw it over and over and over again. I'd like to see a few less exciting games, maybe. Down the road. I'm not sure my heart can take it. But I really enjoyed our student athletes, their effort, what they give to Penn State every day, and then obviously the season we had lots of ups and downs, but I think really bright future. Obviously great tradition in that program, really proud past, but I think for this generation of young men, really bright future.
Now the calendar is about to turn to March, so busy time of year for postseason competition. Swimming team's already been in the Big Ten championships, the women's team this week, but you look at basketball, hockey, on down the line of teams that are going to be busy during the month of March. Are you excited about this time of year, and what are you looking forward to?
This is always a great time of year for anyone who is passionate about college athletics. And obviously our swimming programs, both our swimming programs, our wrestling program, our two indoor track programs, hockey programs, and what they've done this year and the improvements. I mean, it's really incredible how far they've come, how fast, and really looking forward to seeing what they can do here here in March. And you know, our 2 basketball programs certainly not having the years on the women's side that we've gotten that we've been used to, but I have tremendous faith in Coach Washington. Obviously, great recruiting class coming in, so I think the future is really bright there. And then on the men's side, with Coach Chambers, obviously we got off to a great start, fast start in the non-conference season. Have struggled a little bit have struggled a lot in the Big Tens, but he's also got he and his staff have a great recruiting class coming in, and I have faith in and really pleased in where I believe that program is going under Pat's leadership, and really looking forward to seeing where we can go in the future with Penn State men's basketball.
I want to ask you specifically about hockey. First experience in Pagula Ice Arena, men's and women's program. What do you like about having a department with the hockey program? And it has to be fun to be in that atmosphere in there.
Well, first of all, it's an incredible facility, and certainly thanks to Kim and Terry Pagula for their generosity and their vision for hockey in Happy Valley. And it's you know, there's such energy in that building around that program. Obviously, the fans are having a great time. The roar zone, and our students are having a great time. And I think it's just, you know, it's kind of become the place to be, and that's a really neat role for that program to play, as well as a university for us to play in the community.
You made a significant contribution to the Bridge to the Future Fund. What can that do for the entire department when you look at what that fund's objective is?
Well, I'm not necessarily comfortable with a lot of publicity around that. I did that because I believe in our academic support program. I believe in the importance of it. I believe in the place that project will hold for success for our student athletes, and I do think it's important for folks to know that I'm willing to, that I believe in it and want to invest and take part in creating those conditions for success, and I hope others will follow.
Finally, a number of hot button issues in college athletics, obviously, between freshman eligibility, unionization, autonomy. Just general thoughts on some of those issues, and what do you feel like the next step is for college athletics in those things?
Well, I think those have gotten a lot of publicity, and a lot of it is around the revenue that has been produced in college athletics. And I really think we need to change the focus and look at what are the conditions our student athletes participate under, and do we need to make changes to allow them to have more time, better focus on the educational part of what they do. And I think that presidents and chancellors and athletic directors and leaders in college athletics really need to focus on you know, what kinds of educational opportunities do we have for our student athletes. I think we've taken care of one of the major issues in terms of cost of attendance to if you will, level the playing field. But I think now we need to shift our focus to looking at what things are college athletics doing that maybe take student athletes away from the opportunity to receive all of the education that is there on their campus for them.
Sandy, we greatly appreciate your time. Thanks so much. Congratulations on the first 6 months. You're a veteran now, Penn State, right?
Thank you very much. Looking forward to the next 6 and many, many more.
Thanks so much.